For side control, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach back with my left hand on this under the head and grab the tricep. I'm going to make sure I control the far arm. I don't want him to be able to turn into me or to turn away from me. So I pick it up and I sit through. Here's the top. It's important that my knee is underneath his shoulder and my arm is underneath the far shoulder so that he can't roll into me or roll away from me. I want to trap this arm. So when I hang on to the tricep, what I do is I bring my elbow to my rib cage. Okay? And from this position, what I want to do is I want to get my butt off the ground. I want to have my weight on his center. I'm going to lean my head back towards his hips. And I'm going to bring my leg over his head. I'm going to pull his head back. I loosened up on this just so I don't kill John. But normally I want this to be nice and tight. And just like an arm bar, I pull back and I bring my hips forward and he taps. Again, palm to palm. I grab his shoulder here. I reach back, grab his tricep. I pull up, sit through, put my knee underneath his shoulder, and I got all my weight on his center. Right? From this position, I clamp my elbow down to my rib cage. I bring my head towards his hips so my leg can come over. And just like an arm bar, hips come forward, shoulders go back. The second one we did today, I'm going to create a little pain so that John moves. Okay? So I bring the head from underneath his head, and I put it right on his karate chop, so I turn him. And when I do that, his shoulder lifts up. All I want is his shoulder to be up enough that my leg near his hip, and the ankle can go underneath his shoulder. So I come here, and I put my ankle right underneath his shoulder, and I step over his head, trapping his arm, right in the crook of my elbow. And the important part here is my knee. My right knee by his hip has to come up into his chest as I sit back. So again, it causes him a little pain. His hips come up, his shoulder comes up, my ankle goes right underneath his shoulder. I step over here, and what I want to do, my knee has to come up into his armpit as I sit back here. The next one is, if he gets an underhook on me, I cross face him, create space so I get my underhook back. I grab his tricep, and I take my elbow right onto the center of his chest. I put my hand behind his head, hop up knee on belly. I want to pin him going backwards. In this position, I step over his head and I drag my knee along the ground and up into his armpit. So it's here. Both knees up to the sky. Take the arm. I'm sorry, I control John. Bridges does everything right, turns into me. I cross face him to create the space I need. I get my underhook back. I grab his tricep and I want to bring my elbow onto the center of his chest to stop him from turning into me. Ankles on the ground behind his head, pinning him from rolling backwards. I pop up knee on belly, and then I drag my knee along the ground up into his armpit. Here. Both knees up in the sky. Take the arm. Variation on that is an inverted arm bar, so everything is exactly the same. He gets the underhook, cross face, get my underhook back, arm onto the tricep, elbow at the center of his chest, okay? Pop up knee on belly, except this time, instead of spinning around, I step over his head, I pull him on top of me, and I make believe I'm genie, and I blink. Cross face, underhook gets back, grab the tricep, elbow, right into his center. Make it painful for him. Pop up knee on belly. Instead of spinning around, on my leg over, sit back, cross my arms, make believe I'm genie, and blink.
Nice.